is Chiffon J from Crafting with Divitude, and today I am doing a tutorial on a glue stand holder. I first saw this holder on YouTube by a lady named Life at 50 and Beyond, and the original one calls for a square glass cutting board that you would get from Dollar Tree. However, my Dollar Tree didn't have one, so I decided to do a mini one that I could use for traveling to go in my crafting tote that I take around with me. Usually I use, either a paper plate. Right now I'm using a foam plate, which is not very safe and or sturdy to use with hot glue. But because my regular glue gun is kind of large and I would like the larger one to use, I'm going to use this mini one that I use with my small glue gun that I actually take with me when I travel to do arts and crafts. If it's at church, school, or wherever I'm going, I usually take this small one with me. So in the original one, she called for a square. It's probably about 6 by 6. I'm not sure the size. I don't have one because I'm still kind of looking for one at my local Dollar Trees. But it calls for a glass cutting board that you get from Dollar Tree. She also had this square votive or candle holder. She had the diamond wrap. Hers was, I think, pink or a teal color to match her decor. I picked up the regular silver one to go with some other crafts that I'm going to use. Scissors if you decide to use the diamond wrap. Some E6000 glue. I got this from Joann's. Is regular price $4.99. I had a 50% off coupon, so I paid $2.50 for it. Some extra glue sticks, and this is what I'm using, this round candle holder that I got from the Dollar Tree. So if you have the cutting board, if you have this votive, if you're going to use the diamond wrap, and also the small candle votive, they sell these at Dollar Tree. I didn't find any at any of the Dollar Trees in my area, but I happened to find these in Goodwill for 77 cents. So I got 2 sets, and it's 2 that come in a set. So the first thing I'm going to do, give me just a minute, let me plug up my glue gun. The first thing she said was to find your positioning on your board where you want your votive to go, because this is what's going to actually rest the glue gun in and catch the glue. So you would kind of measure that depending on the length and the size of your particular glue gun. Now, reading on this E6000 and watching a couple other videos, E6000 glue takes a long time to set because it's sort of like cement. So I've seen other people suggest doing both the hot glue and the E6000 so that you can position it whichever way you want it, and also it'll give it time to set. So let me move these out the way. And on the original video, the purpose for this square or maybe round, she chose square because the actual cutting board is square, so that you can hold your extra glue sticks in. When I do my larger one, I will use this to do that, to hold extra glue sticks, but for my mobile one, I don't need that. I use these I guess they're either snack or I don't know what they call them at the Dollar Tree, but they come in a set of 3 for $1. So this is what I use to hold my glue sticks in when I am doing crafts, not at home in my craft room or somewhere stationary. So let me put put that back in there. So in all, if you have the E6000 glue already, if you already have your diamond wrap, this should be no more than what, $4, $3 to $4 craft, depending on how much things that you already have at home. All right, so let me change my camera around. All right, let's get ready and get started. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to find on my plate my position of where I actually want my votive, my cup to rest. Now this plate has 3 little feet on it. So what I'm going to do is I want to position it in between the top 2 so to me it looks even. So I'm going to put that there. And then I'm going to get my glue gun to make sure that that is a good place for it to go so that my glue gun actually sits up and not falls over. I don't want it to be too far back and it sits like this and it can fall over. So I have my position. That looks pretty even there for me. So now I'm going to get my E6000 glue and I'm going to put a good bit of it on the bottom so that it covers. And what the hot glue is going to do is it's going to set fast and quickly to give it time to just be in one place and set like I want it to. So I'm going to position it right there. And I'm going to make sure that I press it down and try to get as many of the bubbles underneath out as possible. I found that this glue, E6000 glue, comes in a couple of different colors. I think brown and I know for sure black, but you want to make sure you get the clear, transparent one so that when you're using something that's clear like this, that you won't see the glue. Now, since I'm not doing any more decorating, if you were going to do more decoration, you can get your diamond wrap or washi tape or whatever you're going to use to make it look pretty. And since this diamond wrap has 3 rows in this little mesh, if you wanted to, you can cut up the mesh and do single strips or double strips, or keep it as it is. It's already triple or 3 rows of rhinestones or whatever on here. So you can keep it like that and use it to decorate around your plate or around here. I'm not really going to worry about that because for me it doesn't really matter how it does. I just want to make sure that when I'm gluing stuff that I'm not burning a hole, as this is doing, through this paper plate, or if I'm doing something on a table or somewhere that it's very protected, because I don't want to burn something in or myself. Sometimes I do crafts, you know, with my kids and stuff like that. Also, my other idea was there are different kinds of glass candle holders that you can kind of do this with if you wanted to get that reflective, or even some of the metal platters or something like that, if you want to get that fancy and whatnot. I just personally don't see or it being safe using paper or wood, because hot glue does get very hot, and depending on the strength or the heat wattage of your glue gun, it could possibly burn. All right, that's it for now. Thank you for watching, and happy crafting.